Good morning, trainers. Welcome back to the channel. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this new site, championslab.xyz. This site is so dope. It has all 159 announced Pokemon. I know I said 120 the other day, but since PAX East, they have updated the Pokédex so far, and we got 39 more Pokemon. So I think the cap is going to be somewhere around 200, because now we know there's no Pokemon that aren't fully evolved aside Pikachu here. But yeah, there's no EVA Light, shenanigans. So let's take a look at these. I think this site is so cool, guys. You can see the Pokemon. You click the Mega, it shows you their Mega. The only thing it doesn't show is their shiny, but it's cool. You can see all of the moves they're able to learn. It tells you the type. It tells you if it's special or physical. It tells you everything, guys. You can see their abilities. You can see the usage rate, the win rate. No teams with Mega Venusaur yet. But Venusaur base is on a bunch of teams. But yeah, you go through the Pokemon, you can see all of them, Mega X, Mega Y. We have everything here, even Ditto. See the moves that it learns, like the abilities, everything. I just think this is such a really, really, really cool site. It shows you all of their, attacks, everything, their stats, abilities. Like, guys, this is such an amazing site. They even go as far as taking you to Poke School, explaining what VGC, double battles, how you even go about picking your four out of your 6. They teach you the fundamentals of, VGC and how you want to pick 2 to 3 Pokemon that work well together, and you pick the other 3 to cover their weaknesses, teach you when to protect and how to predict your opponent's moves. Like, guys, this is such a really, really, really good site, and whoever made this, thank you. I wish I had something to do with it, but I really don't. But I really, really do appreciate them making this. You got the Focus Ash. They're telling you all the key held items: Life Orb, Citrus Berry, Safety Goggles, like I said, Assault Vest, Choice Scarf, Focus Ash, must know moves: Protect, Fake Out, Follow Me, and Rage Powder, Tailwind, Trick Room, Helping Hand, and they tell you what this does. So Tailwind, when you're saying I'm building a Tailwind team, you're saying you like teams that with the Pokemon, they double your team speed for 4 turns. So that is gonna help you out a lot, guys. Like I said, Trick Room reverses the speed order for 5 turns. So you'll be able to use really, really slow Pokemon who have 35, 40 speed and make them the fastest Pokemon, and you'll go first. You have Helping Hand, which boosts your partner's Pokemon attack by 50% that turn. These are moves that you want to use. Follow Me and Rage Powder redirect single target moves to the user. So if you have Indeedee and you have Torkoal on the field and use Follow Me, if they target Torkoal, you'll get hit with those moves instead. So these are things that are very, very useful, and you kind of need, especially things like Protect, Fake Out. These are this is such a good site. I really appreciate this site. But anyway, let's get into the team building section of this site. This is the last team that I clicked on, but just for me to explain to you guys how I think it's gonna work, this is probably gonna be one of the teams that I run day 1. This team right here. it will be Incineroar, Mega Garchomp, but I'm gonna run Z. So it'll be Incineroar, Mega Garchomp, Whimsicott, Dragapult, Gardevoir, and Palafin. I would probably lead with Whimsicott, Palafin, and I would use first turn I'm swapping into probably Dragapult or Incineroar to take whatever grass damage was coming his way, Palafin's way, or electric damage, probably Dragapult to take the electric or grass damage that was coming his way. And then when I switch back into Palafin, he'll have his hero form and he'll be able to really sweep. But then we'll set up Tailwind, which doubles our speed, as you guys know from our previous thing, and Dragapult, who's one of the fastest in the game. And it also has Clear Body, which stops its attack. It stops its stats from being lowered with Intimidate or whatever. Guys, this is going to be a really good team day one. And yeah, it's going to be a really meta team day one. This is another team that I like. I personally, I wouldn't run this team personally. I would run a team similar, but I would run I would run it in a very different way. I don't think I would run it this way, and I don't like Mega Venusaur being my Mega for the team. I'm sorry, couldn't do it. Let's see. I do like this team with Mega, but I wouldn't want to run Mega Tyranitar. I would want to run Mega Excadrill, and this would be a really good team. But as you can see, most of these teams have the same mon, because this is going to be the meta more than likely. From what we have available, what we know will be available, I don't think they're going to do legendaries. I think legendaries won't be, I think they'll be restricted for at least this season. Probably the first few ones, maybe, I don't know. But I think they're going to try to give people a chance to learn the game a little before they throw that curveball in there. But yeah, then they have some pretty decent teams. They have this Mega Kangaskhan, like super hyper offensive team, it looks like to me. This is gonna be a really, really, really good team to run. I won't lie to you guys. You have your fire, water, grass core here. You have the coverage as far as psychic for dark, fairy for dragon, water for ground, and you have two fighting weaknesses, but you do have a fairy and psychic and grass and fairy, so, and a flying and water. So yeah, you pretty much cover your bases here. This is a really good team. It's gonna be super hyper offensive. You run that Tailwind, and yeah, you're gonna be pretty lethal out there. So this is gonna be a really good team, guys. Another team I would like to run would be this team, but I personally would rather, I wouldn't run Politoed. I would run Pelipper instead. And I would run, but the reason I would run Pelipper instead with this team is because you get the Stab Hurricane, and you still set the rain. So you set the rain, you get Stab Hurricane because he's a flying water type. You get Scold, which has the chance to burn the opponent. You also have Tailwind on this, so you have double Tailwind setters, and you can run Protect as well. So I really do like this personally, and I would run this team. What else do they have? Oh, they have My Goat, Mimic You. So this is another team that I think is gonna be pretty good. It's a Trick Room team, and that is because Mimic You has Disguise, so you run Trick Room, and then you just go crazy with Ursaluna and Rhyperior. I think this is a really good team. You cover your bases here with the normal type that can't be affected by ghost moves, and it's a really good team. I like this team. I love Mimic You, as you guys know. That's my favorite. That's my GOAT right there. So I'm excited to use this team as well. This team right here, I just put my shiny Archelodon in Pokemon Home. So I'm really hyped to run a team similar to this. I don't know if I would run. I don't know if I would run Sableye with this team. Personally, I think I would run my boy Mega Gengar, and I think this is what I would run personally with this team. Super hyper offensive team, but I think it could work personally. So yeah, guys, and the core of this team would be the Steel Fairy Dragon, which is the fantasy core. I'm sorry, I wasn't even pointing that out in all the teams that I will run, but so there's a few different cores that you can run. The most popular are the Fire, Water, Grass, and the Fairy Steel Dragon, which is the fantasy core. So this has the Steel Dragon, Fairy, and Dragon. But it's super hyper offensive. It does have another dragon as well. But yeah, this is a pretty common core, Fairy Steel Dragon. As you can see in this one, we also have the Fairy Dragon, and then you got the Fire, Water, Grass. That's the core for this one, Fire, Water, Grass, and you got Fairy Dragon, and you got the Dark Ghost, and you just want to cover where you can to help yourself out. So, in this Sand one, you have the Fantasy because you have Steel, Dragon, and Fairy. So you just want to make sure you have a core, and once you have your core, you build around your core. And once you have your core, you can figure out, okay, I want a core of Fairy Steel Dragon. And once you figure that out, then you pick your Pokemon and you're like, okay, I want them to be a Trick Room team. Okay, cool. You run a Trick Room. Now you can pick your mode and you can say, okay, I also want a weather team. So I have options within my 6, and I could run, I can run my 4, I can make sure I set the weather, and I also set up trick room, or however you want to do it. So there you have it, guys. I don't want this video to be too long. I've already reshot this like 3 or 4 times, and it's been pretty long. But this is a really good site. If you don't want to use their teams, you can always just come into the team builder and just think of Pokemon you want to use yourself. So you can say, I want to use Palafin, I want to use Dragapult, I want to use Mungus isn't in this game. Yeah, Mungus isn't in the game yet. So then you would say, okay, I want to use Whimsicott. Boom. Okay, so this is, and then you put a fire type, so you can say, do I want so you can pick 4 here. And we're going obviously more towards a hyper offensive move set. But you have your Palafin and Whimsicott lead. You swap into Hisuian Arcanine, who will intimidate your opponent's Pokemon. Then when you get a threat for Hisuian Arcanine, which is likely going to be water or ground because he's quad weak to both, then you swap back into Palafin and he'll be on his hero form, and you can go to town and go crazy. And then for the last 2, you just think, okay, well, now I need ground coverage. I kind of have that with water and grass, but you need water coverage, which you kind of have already. But we do want to cover that ghost, so maybe you then put Oranguru, who's normal psychic, and could cover up that ghost a little bit. Also give you do you want trick room? No, you don't want trick room. You want tailwind, so. But you don't want to go, I don't want to go double fire. I mean, you could, but I know what we'll do. Instead, we're gonna go with, we'll go with Excadrill, and we will go with Guardy. So you could just build out a little team like this, try it out, see how it works for you. If it doesn't work well, then you switch it up, But this is just something I was just putting together really quick. This is like, the 6 I would run maybe if I was to run this team. But yeah, that's just how you do it. You build out your core, you go water, fire, grass, then you go with something that'll cover for, each of your Pokemon. So I put Dragapult because he's immune to electric types, which would threaten my Palafin. I put the Excadrill because he'll be a threat to all the dragon types out there. and then I put Guardy because of the drag, the ghost types. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, I don't want this video to be too long, so I just wanted to put it out there to help you guys, because I just found this site and I find it really, really dope, guys. Super duper duper excited for this game to drop, and I'm just so glad that they actually put together a site like this that'll help us build our teams. Oh, they actually graded my team. My team got an 81. Yeah, like I said, I just put this together. But yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm ready to go. Super excited for this game, and I'm gonna end the video now. So it's your favorite professor, Eyes with an A. I'm out. Peace.